Very good morning to all my dear kids. I'm your teacher Ranju ma'am, and today I'm gonna start English chapter 1 of our course book for class 3. Our first chapter is Grandfather's House. In this chapter, story is about Hedy is an orphan little girl who lives with her aunt, and her aunt takes Hedy to her grandfather. We'll discuss little bit more about this story in this video. Hedy is an orphan little girl. He lives with her aunt Dete. Dete takes Hedy to live with her grandfather. I am sure that you all know that what is orphan. Orphan means the children which they don't have their mother and father, they call orphan students. Okay. So Hedy is a very orphan girl and she is living with her aunt Dete, and her aunt Dete takes Hedy to her grandfather. Now see, here is the story about this girl. She go with her aunt and her aunt taken her to her grandfather. Her grandfather was a very old man. He lives alone, and her house is a very short types of house, and it is on a very high of the mountain. The mountains are called the Alps there, and with his two goats he lived there. Now we will listen. Now we will see what is the extract about this story, and I'll describe you Hedy's first day in her new home. How she live in her new home with her grandfather. So see, Hedy sat on a wooden seat when he entered the house of his grandfather, and she looked everywhere that what is everything in her home. Hedy walked round the outside of the house. At one side there was a room for the goats, which was very empty. There is no goat. There was no goat. At the back were three big old fir trees. Fir trees mean when I know you most of the student you know that what is the first tree. फर्स्ट ट्रीज मीन्स होता है जैसे हम क्रिसमस ट्री के दौरान क्रिसमस ट्री को हम पूरा सजाते हैं. जस्ट लाइक दैट फर ट्री इज कॉल्ड लाइक अ क्रिसमस ट्री. शी कुड हियर द विंड गोइंग थ्रू देम. वो फील कर सकती थी कि जो आवाजें उसके कान के पास से जा रही हैं वो एक बहुत ही पतली हवा की आवाज थी. सो शी स्टॉप देयर एंड शी लिसन हाउ द विंड इज गोइंग पासेस थ्रू ऑन हर. The sound came of the wind. It's like someone is singing, and she stopped to listen before going to round the house. जो आवाजें आ रही थी वो इस तरह से लग रही थी कि जैसे कोई गुनगुना रहा है. So this kind of when everywhere is silent and the wind just go through passes our ear, just it looks like someone is singing on our ear. So ये आवाजें just like उसी तरह थी. So grandfather was still in the same place. वो जहाँ बैठे थे वो वहीं पे बैठे रह गए. And Hedy went and stood in front of him. Hedy उनके पास गई and she stood in front of him. What do you want to do? He said at last. Her grandfather asked him कि तुम क्या करना चाहते हो? I want to see what you have inside the house. She just replied him very very excited. She is very excited to see her new house, how it looks like. वो अपने घर में पूरी तरह घूमना चाहती थी और पूरी तरह देखना चाहती थी. When she came there, he opened the door. तो उन्होंने वो डोर ओपन किया. There was only a room in the house, but it was large. जो घर था वो बहुत ही बड़ा था. In one corner there was grandfather's bed, and there was also a very big cupboard जिसमें घर की सारी यूजफुल चीजें जो थी वो रखी हुई थी. एंड व्हाट दे नीड, व्हाट दे वांट टू डू, व्हाट दे वांट इज her few clothes, her bowls, plates, everything, bread, cheese, everything was there inside the cupboard. He carefully put in Hedy's thing which Dete had brought. जो उनकी aunt ने aunt Dete, she was the aunt of Hedy. Hedy की aunt ने जो चीजें उसको ला कर दी थी, उनके दादाजी ने उन सारी चीजों को कपबोर्ड में बहुत ही अच्छी तरह बाय स्टेप उनको अच्छे से रख दिया. हैडी लुक अराउंड द रूम. वेयर आई एम गोइंग टू स्लीप ग्रैंडफादर, शी आस्क्ड वेरी एंक्शियसली, very excitedly. Grandfather, where I will sleep? Her grandfather replied that, had he noticed, where do you want? He said, तुमको कहाँ सोना है? Where you want to sleep? You can sleep there. Had he noticed some steps in the corner? Had he ने notice किया कि वहाँ पे कुछ सीढ़ियाँ रखी हुई थी. She just climbed them and found herself in a room under the roof. She go there and she found a room under the roof. एक छोटी सी छत के नीचे एक छोटा सा रूम था. There was hay. है इट मीन्स द वेरी ग्रास हैज बीन कटेड एंड ड्राइड. जैसे कि जो घास होती है उसको सूख जाने पर, ड्राइड हो जाने पे, व्हेन वी कट दैट ग्रास इट कॉल्ड हे. And in all the floor hair was lying there and it smelled very good. जो उसकी स्मेल थी वो हेडी को बहुत ही ज्यादा पसंद आई. From a window in the roof she could see the mountain. वो माउंटेन को देख सकती थी. I am going to sleep here. She said that I will sleep there on the near of the window. She called, it's night here. Come and see how nice here it is. I know, I have seen it before. He answered. Her grandfather, उन्होंने उसको जवाब दिया कि ये तुम देखो, मैंने ये चीजें बहुत बार देखी हुई हैं. Hetty made a little bed for herself out of the hay. जो ग्रास वहां पे सूखा हुआ पड़ा था, Hetty just made the short type of grass bed there and she slept there. Her grandfather to bring her some sheets. एक पतला शीट grandfather bring there and she that piece of sheets he brown क्लोथ, एक ब्राउन कलर का क्लोथ जो उन्होंने हे के ऊपर, इट मीन्स द बेड ऑफ मेडेड बाय ग्रास, उन्होंने उसके ऊपर उसको फैला दिया. शी लेड हिम देयर एंड ओवर द हे, और उसको कहा कि यू कैन स्लीप हियर वेरी इजीली. When Hedy sees the bed, she cried loudly that, oh, it was a really beautiful bed. I want to sleep here just now. But her grandfather tell her that before you will sleep, just we have to finish our dinner. They just finished their dinner and Hedy ran to the cupboard. She took out the bread, 2 plates and the bowl and put them on the table. Hedy ने सारा चीजें जो था अपने डिनर का वो प्रिपेयर किया and they both sit over the table and they finished their lunch. I have never had such good milk, she said. Hedy said that मैंने आज के पहले इतना अच्छा दूध कभी नहीं पिया. She drank without stopping until the bowl was empty. उसने जो था वो पूरा दूध बहुत ही easily पी गई. And she said, it is such a very good milk. When they had finished, grandfather cleaned the goat house. Then he found 4 long sticks and cut them so that they were all the same. उन्होंने उन चारों लकड़ी के पीसेस को एक सेम साइज में कट किया. And he took a piece of wood and made 4 holes in it. और उन्होंने उसमें 4 holes किया. Then he stuck the sticks into the hole with Hedy looked in wonder. और फिर उन्होंने उसका एक छोटा सा विंडो टाइप का बनाया so she can watch कि क्या बाहर हो रहा है और वो बहुत ही अच्छे से वो माउंटेन सब देख सके. After making that window, grandfather made a very little chair to Hedy and he said that it's a chair for you, my dear child, because it is so high so you can see from window with this chair very easily. Evening came and the wind in the fir trees grew stronger. वैसे जैसे ही वो हवा आती थी, वो जो फर ट्रीज था वो बहुत जोर से हिलता था. The sound made Hedy very happy. The sound which passes through the air, it is very smoothing and mesmerizing sound for Hedy. वो बहुत ही सुंदर आवाज थी. Suddenly she heard the sound of many feet. Suddenly उसको आवाज आया बहुत सारे पैरों का आवाज आया चलने का. द गोट वेयर कमिंग डाउन फ्रॉम द माउंटेन. जो माउंटेन था उस पर से गोट जो थे वो नीचे उतर रही थी. दे आर जंपिंग एंड रनिंग एवरीवेयर एंड गोट पीटर वॉज अमॉन्ग देम. गोट पेटर मीन्स जो चरवाहे होते हैं, देख बकरियों को चराते हैं, उनको वी कॉल गोड पेटर वॉज अमॉन्ग देम. सो सी जो घर था बहुत ही अच्छा था और शी वॉज वेरी हैप्पी देयर. जितना कि वो अपने आंट डेट के यहाँ पे हैप्पी थी, उससे कहीं ज्यादा शी फील हैप्पी ऑन हर ग्रैंडफादर्स हाउस. नाउ फर्दर आगे देखिए क्या होता है. यस यस, गो एंड गेट योर बोल एंड सम ब्रेड. He put the bowl under the white goat and began to milk her. Soon the bowl was full of milk. Now eat and go to bed. Your night dress is in the cupboard. I must look after Snowy and Brownie. She was very happy to see the goat Snowy and Brownie. The goat followed grandfather in the goat house. Hetty finished her bread and milk and climbed up the steps to her bed in the hay. So see, Hetty was very happy to reach her grandfather's house and she enjoyed little, not a little bit, a very very enjoyable things she can see there, like a fir trees, goats, milk, everything is very fabulous there. So see children, this is the story of our first chapter for class 3. This is the very interesting story. I hope you can read in your house and you can understand what I have explained. जो भी मैंने समझाया है, you can easily understand that. So this is the story we have learned today, and after that we'll see the what is the question answer and what is the grammar of this book. Okay, till then on next video we'll meet soon. Okay, goodbye, take care.